Hello, hello. Today is March 27th, 2023. My name is Nijmeh Ali, and that rhymes. And today I'm coming to you with the word of the day and the card of the day. And the word of the day is modern, and the card of the day is justice. And so as I was contemplating this word, modern, and I was thinking, do I prefer modern or traditional when it comes to dating? And I thought that was like a really interesting topic, how we today in modern dating versus traditional dating, if you will. And, you know, in traditional dating, it would be that the man picked you up at your house, took you out to dinner, paid for dinner, walked you to your door. And in modern dating, that is not so much. And if you'll ask me, when it comes to modern dating or traditional dating, I would say traditional dating is the way that I would go. I do not like online dating. I feel that I have to see someone's eyes. Have to see their body mannerisms. I feel that a lot of people can hide behind an image online and they can say whatever they want. And so I'm not so much of a woman splitting the bill, a woman driving to meet a man, especially like on the first date. Let me rephrase that. I would say the only reason that I drive is because I don't want them to know where I live. So maybe at that one point I would take out but if you knew it was safe and you knew their family, would you prefer to drive or get picked up? I'm being very opinionated, if you will, about my perspective about traditional dating versus modern dating. I'm curious to know what you feel about modern dating versus traditional dating. Do you feel that a woman should split the bill on the date? Do you feel that online dating is better than face-to-face dating? Do you prefer non-traditional roles, like modern traditional roles, or traditional roles? I would love to hear about that. So the word justice, or this card justice, and the word justice, right? So this card is about receiving justice. And so if someone's ever wronged you, it's not about getting your own justice. This is about you doing the right thing, being in harmony and in alignment with who you are, with your soul, your inner being, your spirit, and letting justice be served on its own. So generally, when something bad happens to us, the first thing we want to do is react. Or I should say, like, something unjust happens to us. Like, I have like a high sense of justice. And what I realized is everybody has a different perspective of what justice is. And so going to battle and me arguing with someone who I feel has been unjust towards me is not really the best way for the universe to bring you back justice. So, for example, I remember that I paid like a bill for a year and I did not receive the services. And basically, this party said to me, we are not going to refund you your money that you paid for a year, even though you didn't use our services. And you were actually like, it was like the same service and I was paying twice. And they said, we are not going to refund you the money. And you know what? I was like upset. I was so upset because I not only didn't use their services, I had been paying for their services in a different county. It was like basically from my real estate days, like an MLS. And I thought to myself, whenever I've had injustices with money, I always trust that the universe is going to bring back the money because I turned it over and released it. And so when someone or some business treats you with injustice, I would try to let go of the negativity and try to shift your energy into a mode of positivity, like doing however you get through it, right? Everybody gets through it differently. But the faster you do that, what I've realized is the universe spirit gives me times 10 or more. Another instance happened to me where I placed a deposit on a long time ago, like on an apartment. And I had not seen the apartment. But before I actually went to go rent the apartment, it was like 30 days, like it was like way before the apartment became available. I changed my mind. And they had said that basically they're not gonna refund me the deposit that I put down, even though I never looked at the apartment. And even though it was like way, way before I was gonna rent the apartment, I just changed my mind. I decided I didn't want to live there. And so what I did is I hired a lawyer. And I hired a lawyer. And this card is also saying, if you have any legal issue, hire a third party to deal with the situation to bring about justice. And let me tell you, once I hired that lawyer and that lawyer got a hold of them, they sent me back my money. But on my own, they weren't willing to give me the money back. And this has happened in many different ways. And I feel like there are so many injustices that happen to people. And because they don't have legal assistance, they just lose their money. And to me, that's like unjust. Like, I feel that justice is important. And so Know that every cause has an effect, as above, so below. And this is like a card of karma. And so what this card is saying is justice will come to you. You do not have to go out and fight other people like directly. You can either hire someone to bring about justice and fairness. And if you're in a position that you see things just and fair when looking at all the information, be logical, be fair, and make sure that you read your contracts. And if you don't know how to read your contracts, hire a third party who does, who can explain it to you in layman terms. Because if you don't understand, injustice could happen. But this card is saying that justice will be served wherever you have been wronged. So the word of the day and the card of the day are totally like paradoxical, if you will. However, those topics, like the modern dating versus traditional dating, was on my mind, and the justice card was pulled. And so maybe if you're in a relationship and your partner has been unjust, know that justice will be served. Period. This is what this card is saying. And the justice is very fair. It's very clear, like the square on the crown is, to me, all the east, west, north, south, or the elements of water, air, wood, and fire. I think those are the elements. But basically what it's saying is the universe is just, and whoever is in power is just. Whoever's ruling over whatever situation is just, and justice will come your way. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you have an amazing evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.